College is about living and learning. From academics to friends, Greek life to campus ministries, experiencing life to the fullest. Chronicling the times of Northwestern State University, this is DemonLife.
Hi, I'm Marshall Watson, and welcome to another edition of NSU DemonLife. Today I'm sitting here with Tony Davis and Lisa Cooley, and today we're going to be talking about all the events that are going to be going on over the next coming months for the Christmas Festival. Welcome, guys. How are y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Well, I know y'all have been very busy in both of your offices. Now, Tony, you work with the Chamber of Commerce, correct?
That's correct.
And Lisa, you're with you're the Main Street coordinator. And what is your office?
I work for the city of Natchitoches.
Just
as the Main
the
Street
city of
coordinator.
Natchitoches. Okay. All right. Well, wonderful. Well, I would like to get started talking with you, Lisa. Now, y'all have an event planned at the end of November, correct? Now, tell me a little bit about what you've set up for that month.
The city of Natchitoches puts on an event called Turn On the Holidays, and it's November 19th, which is actually this Saturday.
Okay.
And this when we turn on the lights for the first time to start the Christmas season, and we have a day full of activities planned for this Saturday.
Good, good. And y'all are going to have fireworks, right?
We are going to have fireworks.
Okay. Now, is that the first day is that the first weekend we're going to be starting the fireworks schedule?
That is correct.
All right. Wonderful. Now, you've only been here for about 2 years. How are you enjoying Natchitoches?
I love it. It's great.
do?
Yeah, we came here 2 years ago from Conway, Arkansas, and I've
Okay.
been with the city since March. So
And your husband is one of our football coaches, am I correct?
he is.
All right.
He's the offensive coordinator for the football team and coaches quarterbacks.
Do you make it to all the games?
I go to most of the games. Yeah, I only missed one this year, but I try to go to all the games.
Well, we've had a pretty good season. It's a big turnaround from what we've seen
Yeah, hopefully
lately.
we can win this weekend. Fingers
Yes.
crossed.
Right.
All right. So we've established that we're going to be having Turn on the Holidays.
Mm-hmm.
How many years has this been running? Is this the first year that we've done this?
This isn't the first year. This is going to be the 5th year that we've had
Okay.
Turn on the Holidays. And what Turn on the Holidays, the reason that we started it was we wanted to extend the Christmas season a little bit longer. We know that Christmas festivals usually the first weekend in December, and we thought that everybody doesn't really have a chance who wants to come to Natchitoches and see the lights. So if we added a few weeks onto it, it gives more people the opportunity to come to Natchitoches. And it's been very well received. The downtown merchants, the people who get to come in to see the Christmas lights and everything that Natchitoches have to offer it's been very positive. So we will continue the Turn on the Holidays event into the future.
Good. I'm glad. I was going to
So,
say I
yeah.
hope it continues.
Definitely.
What kind of event is this going to be? I mean, is it a day-long event?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a day-long event. We'll start the day Saturday morning with our Cane River Green Market.
Okay.
And that lasts from 8 to noon. And the Green Market, you can come get fresh fruits and veggies. You can get jams, jellies, salsa, homemade, baked items, and also crafts. And that'll last from 8 to noon. And then beginning at 1 o'clock, we'll have children activities. We've got somebody called Bart's Kids World coming in to do magic and puppet tricks and
I'm sure
games
they'll
and things
love
like that with
that,
the
yeah.
kids. Yeah, we'll have face painting. The Natchitoches Parish Bookmobile will be in town, or will be on the riverbank, for the kids. We'll also have something called a monster spider jump, which is also, I think, they're coming to the Christmas festival.
Okay.
So just
All
some
right.
fun stuff for kids to do, and that'll
Good.
last from 1 to 5. And then beginning at 5 o'clock, River Road is our headlining band, and they're going to perform from 5 to 9 p.m.
And what kind of music do they play?
It's high energy country with a Southern Louisiana flair. Is what
Oh, wow.
And they've had I think 2 or 3 hits that have been on the top 30 country charts.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
Reba McEntire's husband was the manager of the band, or whatever. So yeah, it's going to be a really good band, and we're excited to have them. We'll break from 6:30 to 7 to turn on the holiday lights. We'll have our
Okay.
opening ceremony, and at 7 o'clock we'll have fireworks. But other than that, from 5 to 9 we'll have that music. We're also during the day, during the children's activities, we'll have the River City Jubilee, and it's a barbershop style chorus.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's going to be a
that'd
lot
be
of
great.
fun. They'll perform from 1 to 1:30, and then again from 2:30 to 3. And during the Cane River Green Market, we're going to have Uptown Jazz Trio, which is just a little jazz band. They'll perform. So we've got
Okay.
music, pretty much on and off all day, games, all sorts of fun activities.
Is
So
there a distinguished guest that's going to be turning on the lights?
Miss Merry Christmas and the Christmas
Oh, okay.
Bells
How
will
about
be there.
that?
Yeah, so we're excited.
So, and has that as the I feel so ignorant, but has that pageant already happened?
It
Has she
happened.
already- okay.
Yes, it happened in September.
Okay.
And Brooke Evans is our Miss Merry Christmas, and we have 5 bells, and they'll all
Wonderful.
be dressed up in their cute little outfits, and they'll be on the stage to flip the
Great,
lights. And
great.
they've written a song, a Christmas song about Natchitoches. They'll perform that. So,
Oh, how neat.
It's really cute.
Well, I did not know that.
Well, yeah.
Wonderful,
So-
wonderful. Well, I'm really excited. I know the kids around here are getting really excited. Just the other
Yes.
night, I was driving up here to campus, and I saw a whole school bus
Mm-hmm.
of kids just walking all around Front Street. A few of them were playing with the pumpkins,
Yes.
but other than that, they were behaving pretty well, and they seemed pretty excited about the Christmas
Yes,
holiday.
I'm sure.
So that's really neat. Now, Tony, you have been working on this Christmas festival for a while now. When did y'all get started on the festival?
I think actually the first Monday after last year's festival, we had to stop and have a little office coordination getting ready for this one. But we work on the festival all year long. Various committees get together, lots of folks are involved in putting together the different aspects of it. But it starts very, very early in the year, and once this one's over with, it'll be January. We'll be working on the next one. So it is a year-long process. It takes lots of folks and lots of coordination to make it happen.
And what is your history with the Chamber of Commerce? Are you from Natchitoches?
Actually, I'm born and raised in Natchitoches, so
Wow,
I'm
okay.
a proud native, a great cheerleader for the area. I took over the chamber in October of last year, so as we just talked about, there's so much planning that happens all year long. I was able to kind of come in and ride the wave, I guess, if you want to put it that way, to go through last year's festival, my first festival. This year we've been working on it all year long, so I've got a little over a year under my belt, and I'm excited about what we have coming up this festival season.
Good. When are the lights going to be turned off? Have y'all established that?
Well, they go through January 6th, I believe, is our last night for the lights. Once they're officially turned on at the Main Street event, they'll be on every evening after dark through January 6th.
And tell me a little bit about the history of the Christmas festival. This is the 85th annual
85th.
Christmas festival, correct?
That's right, and it's one of the longest running events in the nation, really. If you look at something like the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade, I think that's in 85 years right now as well. So we're right up there with some of the longest running traditions that are in the United States. And this started out with city utility workers and a strand of lights and just messing around and celebrating the holiday season, and it has just grown tremendously. It started out, it grew into a one-day festival. It grew into several weekends festival. We have traditionally had Christmas festival on the first Saturday in December every year. And this year that is December 3rd. But it has grown now to where we celebrate the 45 nights of lights. It starts off with our opening ceremonies, which this year is on November 19th. And then we'll have events and fireworks every weekend. We'll have all kinds of things going on for the entire Festival of Lights, a 6-week event now. So it has just grown tremendously from its, humble beginnings many years ago.
Now, Lisa, tell me again, what's going on this weekend? It's
Turn on the Holidays. Yeah. And it's an event that's sponsored by the Louisiana Main Street office and the Office of the Lieutenant Governor. Also, the Historic District Development Commission is one of our sponsors, and they put in money to help provide the bands, all the activities, and everything that we have planned. But it's a day-long event beginning at 8 a.m. It'll last until 9 p.m.
Well, I'm sure our Louisiana grant money will go a long way with this event and be very well received. Wonderful. Now, is there anything special this weekend?
Well, this is our Turn on the Holiday weekend,
okay.
but there's something special every weekend going on forward. We'll have that the 19th is Turn on the Holidays. It'll be a great weekend. The following weekend is going to be our Blues Christmas weekend. That'll be November 26th. We're going to have a great weekend that weekend as well with lots of musical entertainment. The entertainment will start around, I believe, 5 o'clock. On the 26th, we're going to have bands play that evening, blues bands. We'll have Johnny and the Nightcrawlers and Diddley Squat playing. It'll be a great time. We'll have a little twang to that one for that, and as well as the 7 o'clock fireworks show. So they will pause for the fireworks.
Y'all have bands only playing on those 3 weekends, correct?
There are bands on the 19th for
the
Turn on the
19th.
Holidays. There's bands on the 26th.
Okay.
There are bands all day long on Festival Day, December 3rd. We'll have a couple of bands playing on December 10th, and we'll have bands playing on December 17th.
All right, wonderful.
So lots of musical entertainment throughout the month and the season.
Well, guys, we're going to go to break real quick, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on as the December month progresses.